Okay, so I just unwrapped this. It was wrapped up for about 3 hours, and it's significantly harder. It's still plastic, which is good, because I'm going to need to adjust things, but it's no longer sloppy, it's no longer wobbly. So what I need to do now is I need to test fit my lid. And what I'm going to do is when I do that, I'm going to put enough pressure that it's going to make a mark. Okay? And if you look, you can see where I hit with the lid. And I hit there and there. So that means that I can take my wooden tool and I can carve it back. And I'm going to do this and then I'll test fit it again. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep test fitting it until I get that fit the way I want it. Whether it's perfect or not is, different story, but oh boy. Yep. All right, I'm on the right side. All right, so it looks like I'm closer. I'm going to push it all the way. Make sure that my fit is good. Okay. And then take it off. So you can still kind of see where I'm off a little bit. And you can really see there and there where I was off as well. And I'll give it another fit. I got the wrong side again. And that looks good. Okay. Now, what I do need to do is this is really tall. So I don't need that much of a lip. Okay. And I'll continue to do that all the way around. And then I'll start cleaning it up again. Still a little soft. Okay. So, you know what? In terms of design, I think that I really probably should have put this in the lid, because adding that layer made this kind of too small, and it's kind of silly. Maybe a bad idea. And that's kind of how it goes. You figure out things as you go sometimes. Sometimes we make better decisions. But there you go. So I'm going to kind of clean it up a little bit. Another thing I've got to look at right here. See how there's a break? I'm going to have to fix that as well. So, you know what? I am actually going to just cut this off. I'm gonna put it on here. It's still soft enough I can do that. I think it's just a better decision as a functional object. I think it'll just work better. Because see how much more open that box is going to be? I mean, like now you can actually put something in there. Whereas before I had closed it off so much that you couldn't have put anything in there. I mean, obviously this is small. It's going to be for little tiny keepsakes. But I think that's just a better idea. So, you know, I'm going to have to clean that up, obviously, because it's still a little kind of mushy and whatnot. So I'm going to do that. And I can probably use this stuff because it's still soft enough. So basically I just started over. Okay. So I'm going to test fit it. Okay, and we can already see that I'm going to need to push back a little bit more in some places. Okay, it hit there and it hit there. So we'll push this back as well. Okay, and that looks good. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it firm up and clean up. So I'm pretty close to being done. I mean, this just needs to firm up a little bit. You can see where it hit. So I'm going to try to cut everything to the same level. And, you know, I am rushing a little bit. I really should let this firm up. But I think it's going to be okay. Ah, and there you go. All right, I'm going to have to go back and fix that. And that's kind of what you get for rushing. All right, so I'll finish this cut. And then I'm going to clean that up, fix that. Okay. And that was probably where those coils joined. Okay, I think that was a better decision, doing it on the lid than on the body. I think that's just going to give me a better use of it. It's going to be a little bit more functional. Okay, so there's my yucca, or my Kurinuki. Okay, and once again, I'm going to leave this together, and I'm going to let it dry for a couple hours, and I'm going to come back, and I will round off edges and smooth things out. But I think that's pretty nice. I think that's good. Okay, there you go.